Hi, welcome to my channel and welcome to my first ever video. I'm going to be doing a get to know me tag, just for obvious reasons. You have no idea who I am. My name's Sam and I'm going to be answering some questions so that you can get to know what I'm going to be about. Question 1. Full name: Samantha Amy Rendle, but Sam to most people. Question 2. What's your zodiac sign? I am a Pisces. I've always liked my star sign despite the fact that I do not believe in horoscopes, and I've always thought that I'd end up getting a tattoo of two fish or something just inspired by my star sign. 3 fears. Spiders. I can't stand the things. I won't kill them because I don't believe in murder. But if I see one in the bathroom and it's running around, I'm out. I'm gone. Another one is tooth loss. The 3rd fear is abandonment. Despite the fact that I don't like socialising and I don't often leave the house if it's not for work, I'm very scared of being alone. 3 things I love. My dog, most of the time when he's not barking at me to get out of bed. Reading. I read 65 books in 2017 and I intend to match that this year. And PlayStation. Question 5. How many tattoos or piercings do you have? I have 3 in each ear and my nose pierced, so I guess 4 piercings. And I always find it hard to count tattoos because my sleeve I got done by character. So I got Batman first, then Catwoman, Harley, Robin and Nightwing, and then I got the background done. So does that count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Or does it just count as a sleeve now? So 1, and then 2, 3, I got a leg sleeve which is 4, another 4 on this leg which is 8, I got that one which I'm sure you know what that is if you watch Supernatural. I got a little volcano behind my ear. I've lost count already, that's 10, right? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. About 19 tattoos. Question 6. Something I really want to do. I want to go back to Disneyland. Just me and my sister. We've wanted it since we went last time. We've never been abroad without parents, despite the fact that we're in our mid-20s. But it's expensive and we like tattoos. And, yeah, we can't afford it. Question 7. My current relationship status. I am happily single. Favourite movies. Now, I find this one really hard. Like, whenever someone asks me, I never know what to say. I don't have one favourite film. I have films that I'd never tire of watching. And I have current favourites. But one favourite? There are so many around that I don't know how to choose. So I chose Baby Driver, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, even though I'd watch all the Harry Potter films every day and not get bored. So that would be my favourite out of all the Harry Potter films, but they're all my favourite. The Greatest Showman is a recent one. I haven't stopped listening to the soundtrack since I watched it, and then I watched it again, and I still haven't had enough of the soundtrack. I love it. The Duff. Zootropolis. I could come up with several more Disney films that are my favourite, but I put that one. The Justice League. I love Batfleck. I love Wonder Woman. I love Ezra Miller. It's just full of my favourite people. I love it. I'm sorry. Number 9. Favourite shows. I like Game of Thrones. I've read all the books and I'm really invested in my favourite characters. I love it so much. Top model, namely Britain's Next Top Model. I prefer the fact that it's less flamboyant than the American one, though I find that the American one, their photo shoots are better, and I love Tyra. Supergirl, I love Supergirl so much. Like, I love just watching her fly around and be cool. She says the most awful one-liners, but I still love her. I forgive her. And her hair is amazing. Favourite songs? Again, really difficult because there are millions out there now. But one of my most favourite songs has always been Still Into You by Paramore. There's Ground Control by All Time Low. They are my favourite band. I have an entire leg tattoo dedicated to them and their album Don't Panic. But at the moment, my favourite song of theirs is Ground Control. One Last Song by Sam Smith. Cold World by Of Mice and Men. Alive by Sia. Pocket Full of Rainbows by Elvis. I've actually got a tattoo of him. I love him so much. Favourite bands or artists? Again, All Time Low. I've already said that. Sam Smith, Paramore, Sia, Fall Out Boy, who I'm going to see at the end of March with my dad and sister in the O2. Elvis, obviously. I love him. I love his voice. And his quirky, slower songs like Pocket Full of Rainbows and Wooden Heart just make me so happy. Churches. 3 things that upset me. The meat and dairy industry. First and foremost, I am vegan. I have been for almost 2 years. And just the whole thing, it really upsets me. Like, I know what goes on, and I've seen footage of what happens to these animals, and I just can't even fathom what they must feel when they go through this. I can't imagine what sort of person would put animals through what they go through, but at the moment, having learned all I can, I tend to not watch the graphic videos anymore. It's like, I know why I'm vegan. I don't need to watch this anymore. A bad cup of tea. If someone makes me a bad cup of tea, I'm not happy. I won't tell them, like, oi, you made me like a terrible cup of tea. Can you not next time? But I would drink it, force it down, and go and make a good one. And lack of sleep. My dog likes to bark to wake me up at either 7:30 or 8:30, and it's not fun, but here we are. Question 13. Things that make me happy. I like spending time with my mum and sister. I live with them, and they're my favourite people in the world. I like creating things. I like writing stories in my spare time. I draw a lot. Some of the stuff behind me is actually done by me. And yeah. And obviously eating. Things that annoy me. Mess. I've got something on my floor down there that I need to get rid of in a minute, because one thing on my floor and my room's a mess. You can't come in. Inappropriate jokes about meat. I just cannot stand it when someone tells me I need to eat a bit of meat. Weather. Any sort of weather. I'll go outside and I'll find something to complain about. It's windy, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's snowing, it's raining, anything. Like, if it's sunny, great. I love sunlight, daylight. Even if I don't go outside, it's nice to not have to put a light on in the afternoon. But just going outside, any sort of weather will make me upset. Favourite animals. Cows. I have a tattoo of a cow. There. That's like, oh, I don't know. She's there. Is that good? Can you see that? Cats. I collect cat books. namely novels about cats, like Felix the Railway Cat, A Street Cat Named Bob, Alfie, all the cat books I want to read and I want to keep. And one day, when I have my own flat or house, there'll just be a bookshelf covered in cat books, and it'll be just magnificent. And dogs! I can't not put dogs because there's one right behind me and he's listening. Even though he looks like he's sleeping, he's always listening. 16. My pets. That boy, I'm not gonna show him to you because the minute I disturb him, he's just gonna cry at me for the rest of the video. He will. He finds it so hard to get comfortable and he's so clingy, so we won't disturb him. His name is Donatello, but we have a lot of names for him. There's Dondons, there's Squirrel. Also, we have dog voice. We talk to him like this when he's being cute. And we have other voices for when he's excited or sad too. 3 habits I have. I have quite a few bad ones. The first is picking my split ends. I am terrible for sitting down and going through my hair and ripping out split ends. I tuck my hair behind my ears. I play with it a lot, mostly when I'm nervous, but a lot of the time just to, get it out of the way. Washing my hands. I know I wash them too much. It's evident in my dry hand skin, but I can't help it. If I've been outside and I want to eat, I can just sort of taste outside on my hands. After I've walked my dog, I have to wash my hands. It's things that seem obvious, but people don't always do. But yeah, it's bad. Number 18, favourite stores. Primark would be the obvious one. Who doesn't love Primark? I love their house range at the moment. I have so much Slytherin stuff. I love the dresses they do. Cheap leggings, cheap shoes. Primark's just great. Asda, just because of my reading obsession. They always do paperback books 2 for £7. So I can go in there and I can buy books mostly guilt-free. It's the same with charity shops. Their books are so cheap, and I've been known to come home with a very bad back because I've bought so many books from charity shops. There's Superdrug is another one. I go there for 90% of my makeup. I love their hair oil that they do. And yeah, their cruelty-free range is amazing, which is what you need as a vegan. 19. Favourite foods. I love vegan pizza, Pepe Nero. Oh my god. If you're vegan and you haven't tried their pizza, the chorizo one is amazing. I am planning on having it for my birthday dinner on March the 14th. And I can't wait. It's just... I love it. Best pizza ever. Something I'm good at. This one I struggled with because I'm not going to say I'm modest, but I don't like paying myself compliments. There's always someone with better hair than me, better at makeup than me, better style, better at drawing, better at everything. But if I had to say I'm good at something, it would be art. That's it for the questions. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one, which will probably be a get ready with me. Thank you for bearing with. I'm quite nervous, and I will see you next time.